Okay, guys. So we've talked about what polynomials are. We've talked about how to find degrees and what leading coefficients are, and try to figure out what type we have. But now what we want to do is we want to deal with the idea of adding and subtracting them. So first thing I want to do is just talk about adding, and I'll show you guys two ways to do this. But the biggest thing that we always want to keep in mind is that we want to always keep it in standard form. If you guys remember standard form, if I were to look specifically at this one, is all the powers in decreasing order. So if I were to look, p to the fourth is the highest. So I'm going to write down negative 3 p to the fourth. That's going to be my leading term. Um, Now the next one is p to the third, 4p to the third. Then I have p. Now I'm going to put these all together because they are all exactly the same thing. So I just rewrote this so that it was in decreasing power for all the exponents. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing with my next term. Because we're doing it horizontally, I'm going to go left to right next to it. I'm going to do 7p to the fourth plus 3p to the third plus 2p. So all I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to look at their endings. So these both, negative 3p to the fourth and 7p to the fourth, end exactly the same way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write down p to the fourth because that's their ending. That's how they are like each other. They are like terms. They end exactly the same way with p to the fourth. So all I'm going to do is just take negative 3 and add 7 to it, and I get 4p to the third. So p to the third, p to the third are like each other. So I'm going to write down p to the third. Then I'm going to take the coefficients and add them together. 4 plus 3 gets me 7p to the third. Now I'm just going to worry about the p's. I got 1, 2 p's. Now there's a 1 in front of that p, and there is a 2 in front of the other p. So they both end with a p. And all I'm going to do is just add the numbers that are in front of the p's together. 1 plus 2 gets me 3p. So my final answer is 4p to the fourth plus 7p cubed plus 3p. I'm going to show you guys another way to do exactly the same way, or just exactly the same thing. So here's what we're going to do. Always, 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 we are going to always rewrite it in standard form. So I'm going to take the first term, or the first set of terms, and I'm going to rewrite it. So I have 6x to the fourth plus 5x cubed minus 7x squared. So this one is now in standard form. I'm going to take the next one, and I'm going to rewrite this in standard form. It looks like x to the fourth. It looks like it's already in standard form, so I'm going to just rewrite it, and I'm going to put like terms above each other. So I have x to the fourth. I'm going to put a 1 in front of it because there is a 1 that's in front of it. Minus 4x cubed minus 5x squared. All above each other. And all I'm going to do, guys, is add. I'm adding all of these together. I can literally go up and down and say, hey, these both end as x to the fourth. These two terms end as an x to the third. These two terms end an x squared. And all I'm going to do is add the coefficients together. 6 plus 1 gets me 7. 5 plus negative 4 gets me 1. Negative 7 plus negative 5 gets me negative 12x squared. I'm going to ask you guys to try the next couple for me, and we will talk about them in a second when we start talking about finding the difference